Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Crypto markets are witnessing a sudden, speculative rotation as Bored Ape Yacht Club floor prices double to 10 ETH in just 1 month. Yuga Labs CEO Michael Fig attributes this rally to a perceived undervaluation and shifting retail interest. This surge signals a potential pivot in digital asset sentiment, moving away from broader macro fears toward niche, high-conviction bets. Meanwhile, traditional equity markets in the Middle East are showing resilience. The Saudi Tadawul All-Share Index climbed 0.76%, gaining 83.75 points to close at 11,115.07. Trading volume remained robust with SR 4.87 billion in turnover. Al-Elm Info Security led the charge, surging 5.4%, while crude oil prices supported the sector by climbing to $95.42 a barrel. Saudi paper manufacturing also posted a significant 65% profit jump, highlighting strong domestic earnings momentum. On the macro front, the geopolitical risk premium is intensifying. Former IMF Deputy Director Lee Jae-woo warns that the ongoing US-Iran conflict could trigger a global economic shock deeper than the 1973 oil crisis. His assessment hinges on the disruption of key producing nations, suggesting that supply chain fragility may outweigh current demand softness. This warning casts a long shadow over energy-dependent economies and global inflation expectations. In related news, central bank cooperation is evolving. The European Central Bank and the Reserve Bank of India renewed their cooperation framework on May 10, 2026. This new MoU updates the 2015 agreement, enhancing policy dialogue and technical exchange. It signals a strategic alignment between Europe and India, potentially facilitating smoother cross-border capital flows and regulatory harmonization in the coming years. Looking ahead to today's release, investors are bracing for critical data from China. At 1:30 Universal Time Coordinated, the inflation rate year-over-year will be released. The forecast stands at 0.9%, down from the previous 1%. A miss here could further dampen global growth hopes, while a beat might offer a glimmer of hope for the world's second-largest economy. Simultaneously, at 1400 hours Universal Time Coordinated, the United States will report existing home sales. The forecast is 4.06 million, up from the previous 3.98 million. This data will be pivotal in determining whether the U.S. housing market is stabilizing or continuing its downward trajectory. Market participants are also watching Australia closely. At 0:30 Universal Time Coordinated, the Westpac Consumer Confidence Change is expected to shift by 1.1%, recovering from the previous -12.5%. This rebound, if realized, would suggest improving household sentiment in the Asia-Pacific region. Volatility is expected to remain elevated as these disparate forces collide. The interplay between geopolitical tension, crypto speculation, and central bank policy will define the next trading session. Traders should monitor the Chinese inflation data closely, as it may set the tone for global risk appetite. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.